Hello everyone, and welcome back to more StephenPlays Magic Duels. On the last episode, holy crap. If you missed last episode, please go watch it. It's fantastic. It is a great match. Fantastic match. Today, we are continuing on Jace's story arc with the second mission. A Sphinx named Al-Hamaret arrives, having heard about the incident. He's a mind mage and a political arbiter. You leave your home to train with Al-Hamaret, hoping that he can help you control your abilities. He frequently tests your progress, which is what he's doing today for 20 coins. Ah, the Sphinxes. There's some terrifying, not only card art, but abilities for some of the Sphinxes. There's a lot of mind magic. The Sphinxes all kind of fall into blue. There might be some other, there might be some Sphinx creatures in some other cards, maybe white, but most of them are blue that I can immediately think of. For bonus points, name some non-blue Sphinx creatures. Jace versus Al-Hamaret. Or Al-Hamaret. Your turn, you play first. Oh my god, that's too much land. And an Azure Mage and a Phantom Warrior. Yeah, we're gonna draw a new hand. Bloop. That's better. 3 islands, Nimbus of the Isles, which is a 3/3 flyer for 5, not terrible, and Cancel, which is a straight-up counter-target spell. Nice. Psychic Spiral, shuffle all cards from your graveyard into your library. Target player puts that many cards from the top of his or her library into his or her graveyard. One of the win conditions for Magic, and other card games have adopted this from Magic because it's an interesting way to win, is by milling the opponent. If you ever start your turn and you go to draw a card and there is no deck to draw from, you lose the game. So one of the strategies for blue players occasionally is to mill the other player down, get rid of as many cards in their deck as possible, so when they go to draw, they have 0 cards. That's interesting. Psychic Spiral will allow you to do that essentially, but also get your cards from your graveyard back, kind of. And then also Divination, which allows you to draw 2 cards. So this is not the worst hand in the world, and also if I go down, I'm going to be at 6. I'm thinking if I don't get an early creature play or something, I can at least have 3 cards. I can do Divination, get 2 extra cards, can hold Cancel, see if I need that, and then at 5th turn, I can play Nimbus of the Isles. It's kind of a late play, but I'm going to keep hand. We're going to start by playing an island. And what's he got? He also has an island. At least we're not playing red mages now. God, that was tough, man. Another island. Okay, so we got plenty of land. Can't do anything until next turn. And this guy is training me. I actually really... whenever I first learned about Magic Duels and how they were doing like the storyline thing, I wasn't really sure how I would take it, but I actually really like it. Murmuring Phantasm, which is a 0/5 defender, which means that he cannot attack. Now, that doesn't mean that he can't do damage. That is not what that means. It just means that he cannot be declared an attacker. So, if, for example, you guys remember Nimbus Wings from one of the recent episodes, where it gives your creature +1/+2, right? If you were to cast Nimbus Wings on the Phantasm, it still couldn't be declared an attacker, but if it was blocking something, it could do damage back. So, just so you guys understand exactly what that means. Let's continue. Okay, so it's got a defender. We've got an Azure Mage, which is very helpful because that means even if I don't get other stuff, I can use that to draw cards, which is helpful. Let's go ahead and get 2 additional cards. Blue loves to have ammo. And I just got some more ammo. I got a dragon. I'm happy about the dragon. Okay, the island is in. Go into main. What's he got? He's got a Riddle Keeper, a 1/4 creature. Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, that creature's controller puts the top 2 cards of his or her library into her graveyard. So, another milling thing. We both kind of got some mill type effects going on. Okay. Island. We can get our dragon in, which I'm pretty excited about. Let's see, what does this do specifically? Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, That creature's controller puts the top two... Blah, blah. Huh. So, not damage you, attacks you, which means if I even declare an attacker, I lose the 2 cards. Wow, that sucks. I only have 33 cards in my deck. Dang. That thing, I don't like that thing. Let's get the dragon in, because my dragon can fly, and his defender can't. So at least I can go over and do some stuff. Dragon. Dragon is in, 5/5 flyer. Now, if it becomes the target of a spell or ability, it's gone. But while it's around, I will very much appreciate a 5/5 flyer. Opponent's turn. Nothing. My turn. Another land. That's a lot of land. Okay. Put that in. Now I can play a 3/3 flyer. These guys won't disappear if they are the target of spell or ability. Could get the mage out there. Let's get more flyers out. That seems like a great idea. I would love some flow. Oh, what's happening? Clash of Wills. Counter target spell unless its controller pays X. Great. And how much is he paying for it? They haven't revealed that, have they? 1, because I don't have any. So it's countered, and that never happened. Great. It doesn't matter because I'm still pissed, and I'm going to attack. Confirm. Now you'll notice that 2 of my cards from my library just went into my graveyard. That's because I declared an attacker. Remember, anytime, because of that one creature he has, anytime I declare an attacker, I lose 2 cards. And I think that's... Yeah, that's whenever a creature attacks you. Creature. Not just whenever you're attacked. So if I attacked with 3 creatures, I would lose 6 cards. At least I'm pretty sure how that would work. He's swinging at me for 1, which is minuscule. I am not worried. Take 1 damage down to 19. Main. Okay, a 2/5 flyer. Whenever a source deals damage to Bell Tower Sphinx, that source's controller puts that many cards from the top of... Oh my god. It's all mill. It's all mill. I'm gonna kill him before he mills me. I know that. I am very well certain of that, my friends. Good god. You know, this is an interesting card, because this is kind of like the reversal card, if you think about it. Because he's going to keep milling me, and I can cast this, and I get my deck back, and I mill him in the process. That's actually pretty sweet. I'm glad that I have that. You will be my friend. If I get in the danger zone, I am ruthlessly attacking him with that. Let's do Nimbus of the Isles again. He's tapped out, so he can't counter me. So at least I don't have to worry about that. That's back in. And I can swing for 5, and I think I will. Swing for 5. I don't know if he's going to take it or not, but I'm not concerned. Chose him as an attacker, so I was milled 2. Blocking... Not blocking, taking the 5, going down to 10. He's half dead. Happy with that. Let's move over to his turn, see what he's going to do. Throwing an island in. Going to the attack step, choosing no attackers, and ending his turn. Okay. I got another cancel spell. I've got a lot of land. Blue is very dangerous with this much land because I have so much power. There's so many things I can do. Having this card in would help me a lot because it would allow me to draw cards at will. But all of their land is untapped. Wonder what's going to happen. I am going to swing, though, so I'm going to wait for a second main. So let's go ahead and go into combat. And I'm actually going to swing with both. The reason I'm going to swing with both is because he's probably going to block the 2/5, or the 5/5. He probably wants to block that. He'll lose it in the process, but he'll still take 3. If he blocks this one, I don't lose either way. So, like, my guys can't die this turn, and that is pretty fantastic. I'm going to swing for 8. Wow, 8. I milled 2 cards because of that. Oh, he's going to choose to block there. He wants that Bell Tower Sphinx. Now, I do 3 damage to the Bell Tower Sphinx, and because of its ability, I'm going to mill 3 cards. So you're going to see that 22 turn into 19. Back into my main. It's it's letting me know that I should start getting a little worried. But I'm not worried. I'm not real concerned. I'm gonna put the mage in. Are you gonna counter it? You're not. It lives. And I still have... I could use it to draw a card, but I'm gonna wait. See, the great thing about this is because it's instant speed, I can cast it at the end of my opponent's turn, which is great, which means I have up until the very last possible second to decide if I want to cast cancel. But what I need to do is make sure I remember, because remembering that can be hard sometimes. So we're gonna go to my opponent's turn. He is casting at the end of my turn, Inspiration. Target player draws 2 cards. He needs more ammo. And that is a no-no. I do not want him to do that, so I am actually going to cancel that. Boom. Now, the bad news is I don't have any spare mana to cast cancel now, because even though I have a spare one, I can't use it. But I'm not too concerned. He's going to swing 1/4. He knows I'm not going to block with the mage, and he's right. If I block with the mage... for one, I'm not going to kill it, but also I like that ability to draw cards, so we're going to skip blockers. Dealing 1 damage to me. No concern here. My turn. I got another island, and I will gladly play it. So I'm in... I'm in a really great spot. I can do whatever the heck I want. It is so great. So great. In fact, he's not dead yet, but he's gonna be dead soon. Let's go ahead and use this ability. See what I get. Okay. I get another 3/3 flyer, which is beneficial. I can't play it, but also I wouldn't want to. I'm going to keep some mana available so I can cancel any spells that come my way. And let's continue into combat. Not going to swing with everything because I don't want to swing with the mage, but we are going to swing with our 2 flyers for 8 damage in the air. Down to 13 cards. It is a little scary. I'm gonna admit it's getting a little scary. I'm also going to mill 5 more. He's down to 2. I do 5 damage. That means I mill 5 cards. I'm down to 8 cards. It's back to my main. And I'm good. No concern. I don't think he's got anything that could make me mill 8 cards. If he does, I'm dead. I lose the game. But I don't think so. I think he'll be alright. So I'm going to continue on to his turn. Just play it by ear. If I have to use a cancel spell, I will. If I don't, I will draw a card. Going to attack phase. He's not... Oh, he is going to attack! Why? Just because he knows I won't block, I guess. Alright. Well, do your damage, I suppose. Skip blocking. Blue typically doesn't have the cards necessary to pump guys up, so it's not a big deal. End step. During his end step, I am going to draw a card. So that allows me to draw a card. So I get another guy. Now it's my turn and all my stuff untaps, which is great. Phantom Warrior? Seems correct. He's unblockable. Although I should... Pretty sure I'll win this turn either way, because I'm swinging in the air, baby, for 8. What you gonna do? You don't have any flyers. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. Could have waited till second main. Probably should have waited till second main, but I have so much land I stopped caring. I still have enough to play this if I absolutely needed to. It's also instant speed, so not terribly concerned. Let's go ahead and continue. Go into combat. We are going to swing for, they want me to swing for everything. I'm not going to do that. I don't think it's quite necessary. Let's swing for these. He's got 2 cards in hand. He has no flyers. I feel like the game is over. Actually, hold on a second. Before we go through with this. I'll make sure. We good? I only have 2 cards. I don't lose... Like, if this turn, if I went to 0 cards, I don't lose the game. I only lose if on the beginning of my turn I have nothing to draw. So it's not like I'm gonna lose. I'm just taking a peek. A little curious about what's gonna happen, but we'll see. Continue. No blockers. Swing in the air. It's done. It's done. I was down to 2 cards, but it wasn't really a concern because I had that card that could kind of reverse my graveyard and library, so... we beat him. A lot of interesting things in both of these decks. Massive amounts of mill. So you can see there's various win conditions in Magic. Delver of Secrets, win a duel with 5 or fewer cards in your library. Oh, I'm glad I got that achievement. That is sweet art. You've bested Alhamaret and proved your power, but something's gone wrong. Energy swirls around you, and it feels as though you're rising away from Vryn itself. Alhamaret dampens your magic, pulls you back, and wipes the incident from your memory. Interesting. We did it, guys. That was a battle if I've ever seen one. That's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Magic continues to stay a very interesting series. I know the view count on Magic is lower than the other series, and I knew it was going to be like that before I started, but I truly feel that anyone who chooses to watch is going to be very interested, because it's a very fun game. I really like the way that Magic Duels has been presented, and I think it's a really great way for newcomers to Magic to learn the game, and I think that you guys would agree as well. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for more Stephen Plays Magic Duels.